Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, guys. Today I will talk about a tool in Java that will analyze the code in real time. So I'm already using this tool in my big projects. So let's go. First, I have created simple class. Of course, you will use it in big project and real project to get the core benefits of this tool. So I have created a class called factory and a method called subtract, which will subtract two numbers, and a main method with an instance of factory to call the subtract method and printing the result. Okay, I have provided a link in the description that will link you to the right website for the plugin. So we care about this section, so we go to help on Eclipse and then install new software, and then we write on the name PMD and we write this URL. So I will copy the URL and we will go to Eclipse and we go to help, then install new software, then we click add, then the name of the plugin PMD, and then the URL they provided. So it will take some time, it's depends on your connection, but for me it's fast enough. So I check this box to install it, PMD for Eclipse, then you click next. For my case I will not click next because I'm already using it, as I said, but in your case you will need to click next. Then it will take some time to install it, then you will need to restart your Eclipse, then everything it will be fine. So in my case I will click cancel, in your case you will click next. Okay, now how to check the code and how to use this tool. Okay, we click in the editor, then you will see new option called PMD. So there is many options like clear violation reviews, generate, abstract, syntax tree, clear violations, check code. We are interested in check codes. So we click check code, then you will see there is an error, there is an errors. So each arrow will indicate an error message and how to improve it. So here, let's remove this. Okay, here we see the violations in each line. On line 10, which is the print, so system print is used, so there is an error message. So not all messages are really useful, but it will highlight it for you. Okay, so for example line 1, there is no package, all classes interfaces, and there is more descriptions, so we can show details. We see here the detail and the full message and the description of it, and it will give you an example for it. So it will suggest you what to do to make it really good and works just fine and safely. Okay, we click on OK, and there is many of them, and there is, for example, mark as reviewed. So I have reviewed, then okay, it will make it this. You will know who reviewed this violation, when, and what's the time, and even you remove the violation or disable this rule. Okay, so that's the tool about. You have a description, you have many options, you have method argument, for example, many useful error messages and suggestions. For example, let's see this on line 2, method argument could be final, and it will give you an example. Look at this, final string param public void photo better to do, and it will suggest for you a good practices. So that's it about the tool, and you can clear this violations at the end, clear violations, and everything will go fine. as it is. So this is the tool, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and really it's useful tool. I'm using it in my big projects, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you.